Welcome back to another episode of MLB The Show 25. Here with the Houston Astros. We are a game and a half back from the Seattle Mariners entering the month of July. And it looks like we're just going to keep on trucking through the season. Carl blows a save. All right. Yordan Alvarez out for 2 to 3 months. Well, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. We might not be buyers at all this season, with our best player likely being out for the year. Alvarez, through 87 games, the reigning MVP, had 29 home runs already, an OPS that was .001 higher than he had last year. And he was getting better. His power against lefties went up by 7. His contact against lefties went down. But now we have a huge hole to fill. Maybe Cam Smith returns. Shea has been awful in AAA. Melvin Suter. Could be Melvin Suter time. Call him up. See what we have in our first rounder from last year. Zach Cole could come back. He's still playing really well. Quincy Hamilton is a guy who I'd like to bring up at some point. And then Pedro. Pedro's on a hot streak down at AAA. Let's bring him up to the majors. Pedro Leon. So now we have a gap in our team. I think we play McCormick or Walker. Let's go Walker. Walker's the new DH. Hit Randy third. Yeah, Randy's good. Hit Randy third. Christian Walker cleanup. Then Yiner, right? Yeah, then Yiner, Isak, Benson, Dubon, and Walker. That seems good. Seems fine to me. And then against lefties, we throw Jordan Walker out there as well as the new DH. And then Randy is third. Do something like this. Pitching. We're doing well, you know. Carl is up to 10 saves. Hader has been so lights out as a setup man. I think we put him back in the closer role. Sorry, Carl. Carl goes back to a middle relief role. He did have 10 saves for us this season, though. That will not be forgotten. He's been legendary this entire save, especially this year. Especially being a 48th round draft pick. He's now been in the majors for 12 seasons. Good for him. Let's go to the All-Star game. Bases jacked. We lose. Here we'll hop in. The Mariners are the best ERA and second best total pitching team in the nation. Yiner Diaz stands in with runners in first and second, ducks in a pond with only one out. Astros down by a run. And I haven't played this game in a long time, and it's shown. 0-1. Yiner ambushes outside. Space City Knight ground ball to second base. That's 1, and that's 2. The Mariners turn 2 here in the 7th. They keep the lead, and they will win the game. Jesse Winker drives in some insurance. Yiner with a homer, Rosarena with a pair of hits, Dubon with a couple hits as well. Melton is no longer hurt. Here we do that. Ken Murphy is out for a little while. Diego Castillo is out for a little while. We beat them 10-2. We're a lot short on pitchers. So Wisniewski, Tamarez. Damn, Tamarez has been good. He's been really good. Wisniewski in 39 innings has also been insane. Brian King, every time we call him up, he stinks. Every time. Victor's been great. Scott's been great. How about Liberatore and Dubin? Not as good. Dubin has been terrible. It was a one-year thing for us. So Victor's going on the 40-man. Probably back up to big leagues. As is Hayden Wisniewski. So Wisniewski goes to the middle of the pen. He joins Victor Castro. Bro, Castro's killing it. Again, Hader hasn't had a chance to pitch yet. Our setup men are not as good as some of our other men. So we might make a switch there. We lose. Here we've got a shot with runners on base. Our lineup just looks so much worse without Jordan. I don't know if this is a year where we push for the World Series because in theory, he's back for the playoffs. Here's Jordan Walker, who's 2 for 2. John Jelly pitching. Oh, Christ. The knuckle curve
0-1
exists. That's about the worst PCI placement and swing timing you'll see on this planet. 0-1 at Jordan Walker. That one's well struck, right into center field. A 3-hit game for Jordan Walker. Runner goes home and is safe after the offline throw. It's an RBI single for Walker. The Astros now have the tying run at second and the go-ahead run on first. Here's the 8th hitter, Jake Myers. Myers in center field, 0 for 3 today. Fights this one off into right. It's tailing off, and it is caught. Runner will tag third. And another really bad throw from this Giants outfield as Randy Arozarena advances. Here's Pedro. Pedro getting a rare start. Not sure in what position, but he's hitting .077 this year, 0 for 3 today. Good take.
1-0.
Pedro, well struck up the middle. Base hit, Pedro Leon. Runner goes to third and is safe. Jordan Walker with some excellent base running there. Pedro Leon ties the game. That was a good throw from Jung-Hoo Lee. Here comes the top of the order with Jeremy Pena. We seem to be giving Jose Altuve an off day. Pena's got a base hit up the... Never mind. Never mind. It's a base hit up the middle. Adames stopped it before it went to the outfield, but couldn't get anybody out. Pedro's safe at second. Jeremy Pena is safe at first, and the Astros have a 3-run inning all of a sudden. Here in the 8th. Landon Roop is the new pitcher. Mauricio Dubon digs in. He's 1 for 4. Oh, God. He's got a curveball.
It's 0-1.
Dubon hitting really well this season. 771 OPS, batting .289. Couple runners on base. We're looking to get some more runs here. Oh, goodness. Dubon swings right through that one very early. Quickly behind in the count 0-2 is Dubon, who avoids the strikeout quite well. Yep, well, he just did it. Dubon swings through the curveball, leaves a couple men on base, but that's the end of the inning. Can Houston hang on? Josh Hader back in the closer role after we banished him with a 5 ERA. He's back to a 2.9. I literally don't think he's given up a run as a setup man. So we said, hey, take your closer role back. Because he's playing some of the best baseball of his career. Josh Hader to second for 1, back to first, and it's the double play. Christian Walker with a 3-6-3 double play. Walker sees the runner going, sharp throw to second, And Pena with a rocket back to first. Enough to get Connie by several steps. Here's Bailey. That's a strike. The slider paints the inside corner. Bailey hit a home run earlier today, a couple innings back. But he's the last hope for the Giants. Pedro fires back to first in time. And the Astros win the game. It's a come-from-behind victory for Houston. Victor Gonzalez is going to get credited with the win. Right back after rejoining the team after a short stint in AAA. Jordan Walker, player of the game, 3 for 3. Jose Altuve seems to probably be injured. He was 3 for 3 with the double. Bryce Matthews. We're going to go to the draft. With this pick, we're going to draft Robbie Who. Robbie, it's that guy. With this pick, Eric Wilson was our pick. Vincent John could be a guy. Marcus Marcaldi. I mean, Roosevelt Cloven here looks like he is a pretty good player. We draft Roosevelt Cloven, top tier name. And then we draft Vincent John as well. Really just looking at these potentials. Don't really care too much about the overall rating. It would be nice to get a guy who could play pretty quick, but I'm more focused on building the team for the future because at the present we seem pretty set. We'll go with Greg Fox. First baseman with some upside. Take a look at some relievers. We'll take a chance on Emerson Schneider here. We know he could be awful, but he could also be something. We're going to exit the draft. Andrew Nardi is still hurt. Skip the home run derby because Jordan is not going to be in it. We are on a bad losing streak. Yeah, we are 50 and 47. We're now 4.5 games back. Honestly, might do a little selling. Let me look at where we are in the wild card. We are out of the wild card. We're 2.5 games back. We might not make the playoffs. We could also go all in and make a big move. I'm assigned picks. Our number one priority is going to be Robbie who we're just going to immediately offer what he wants. And he has decided to be an Astro. Eric Wilson is all these guys. Roosevelt does not like our thing just yet. Eric, you take that, you will not. So we'll offer both those guys again next week. Vincent John is going to be the third guy on our board. Sim to deadline prep, and we do beat the Mets. We win a game. We'll sign picks again. Right, Eric Wilson still doesn't like our offer. Roosevelt has decided to sign with the team. We're going to put Greg Fox on there. Yep. We're going to sign draft picks. Eric, will you do it now? He will. Eric Wilson's an Astro. We're just going to put these other guys on here. Lose. And now it's time to make a decision with our pitching staff. Who goes up, or who stays up, who goes down. Abreu and Edwards are locks. Those guys are studs. Castro is an even bigger stud, actually. Castro is an absolute stud. I'm so glad we brought this guy back. Victor is back. Put him back down in AAA. Diego Castillo's staying up. And then Blanco's been hot lately. Wisniewski's not good. Wisniewski's going back down to triple. We have 10 back in the pen. Blanco is heating up, which is good to see. Garcia Brown still doing fine. Javier and Valdez have played excellent. Arrighetti becomes our main long reliever. Murphy to the middle. Diego Castillo to the middle. And now we go. We win. Is anyone ready to sign? The answer is no. So we'll just keep on going. Contract extensions. We'll jump in here against the A's. We are the 10th best pitching team. We've allowed 399 runs, and we've scored 435. It makes us the 12th best group of batters in the MLB. That number's been going down since we lost Yordan Alvarez. Yainer Diaz digs in. That one's well struck. He was just late on it. 101 from Mason Miller, one of the best closers in all the major leagues. Runners on first and second, bottom of the ninth. A winning run on second. If that doesn't get driven in, we will go to extras. Yainer Diaz in the gap. The runner will score. It's a walk-off. Jose Altuve scores the game winner. Yainer Diaz is the one with the heroics. Alexis Diaz with a multiple inning no-run win. Christian Walker is player of the game, 2 for 5 with a bomb. Christian Walker is out for a few days. We'll put him back on the IL. And now the lineup looks something like this. Jose Altuve, he's still doing his thing. I guess we did go to the All-Star game. Altuve is an All-Star. Peña's an All-Star. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Randy, I think Randy could have been an All-Star. 840 OPS. Not playing good defense. Yainer, 91 games for Yainer. He's not an All-Star. That's expected. He's playing a lot worse this year on both offense and defense. Isak has not been good. He's a guy we're probably looking to move. Yeah, definitely looking to move. Will Benson. How's our pal Will been doing, our opening day guy? He gets hurt every other second, but 748 OPS in a small sample. Not playing good defense, though. That's a little concerning. Didn't play good defense last year either. It's actually even worse last season. Just did a fantasy baseball draft. Got Altuve. Awesome. You're going to play him at second base or in the outfield? Mauricio's been awful defensively compared to last year, but great with the bat, which makes no sense. Jordan Walker. Walker has not been as good as I thought. Another negative WAR year. Pedro, 32 at-bats, has been awful. 265 OPS. McCormick is another guy who's been awful. Myers has not been particularly great. And then Trevino has not been good. We need some bats. We need some bats, and now we need to call up another bat. Austin Deming is not that guy. Can anyone play first base? Bryce Matthews could have been that guy. Cam Smith has not been that great down there. Shea's been hot. Do we call up Shea Whitcomb again? How's DeCenzo doing? Awful. He's not a major leaguer anymore. Suter. Not great. Melton. Not great. Zach Cole is cooled off mightily. Quincy Hamilton is doing just as good. I think Cerny has been bad. And like Colin Barber. Yeah, so I mean, it's probably time. We're going to make a deal. We have too many injuries. We're going to make a trade. We're going to take a look at the trading block. I don't think we're going to do anything with our pitchers, but with our batters, we're going to grab somebody. Edmundo Sosa could be a guy. Especially against left-handed pitchers. Matt Vierling interests me a lot. Play a lot of positions. Josh Lowe also interests me. An outfielder. He's got a torn labrum, though. Luis Ariz, San Francisco, not a good defender, but you know he hits 300, making not a lot of money, at least for kind of his caliber player. Pierce Johnson is a good arm. Trade for Pierce Johnson. Hasn't been playing well. He's making too much money though. Masataka Yoshida is just an awful contract. Connor Joe? Am I down for Connor Joe? Not really. No, not really. Who's bad? Who is bad? Marlins, Rockies, Cubs. Cubs are bad. Angels suck. The Rangers suck. The White Sox, the Jays. The Jays are bad. They got Kyle Tucker. Why are they bad? Is everyone else bad? Anthony Santander is great. Why are they bad? Santander is literally playing like the MVP. Jeff Hoffman hasn't been great. Starting pitching a problem. Dowden Francis has been good. Yeah, starting pitching is a little bit of a problem. This 26-year-old is their first baseman. Andres Jimenez, awful contract, can't hit. Ernie Clement is out for 1 to 6 days. He's been awful, never mind. Varsho. I mean, Varsho could be a guy, ideally. He's making a ton of money. But it'd just be for 1 year. Trade for, I don't know why I want Jonathan Clase. Or Miles Straw, for that matter. Or George Springer, but I want him. Or I want to bring him home. But he sucks, so I can't. White Sox. We could trade for Andrew Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn could be our new DH. He hasn't been bad. Hasn't been particularly good. Lennon Sosa is awful. He sucks. Can't do anything. Bobby Dahlbeck, he's awful. He sucks. Can't do anything. Brian Ramos, he's awful. He sucks. Montgomery, he's great. He's injured, though, and they would never let me have him. Brooks Baldwin is awful. Andrew Benintendi is awful, and he's expensive. Luis Robert, they'll never let me have him. Actually, he's been awful, so maybe, just maybe they'll let me have him. Blanco and Altuve, give you a Wesneski. Like, it almost gets it done. Arrighetti. Maybe Garcia. No, I like Garcia. Can I get this done with, like, Tamares? I probably can. Anderson Brito. I probably can get this done. Gusto. Whitley. Take Brian King. Take Taylor Scott. Take Liberatore. John Dubin. Wesneski. Now we take away King. Yeah, I mean, this makes us better. This makes us better. Can I do this for Chaz McCormick? Oh, goodness, I can. Well, does this go through straight up? Okay, this does. Is this? Yep. Is this? Yep. Is this? I mean, yeah, I'll do that. Hasn't been great. Has been good, actually. Maybe Swiney. Never mind, he's been good. Pinto's been good. John Michael Bertrand has been good. I don't really want to trade any of these guys. How about one reliever? Jose Fleury has been good. Miguel Eola has been good. What's up, Hollywood? Solis. Weisenhunt. Otto. Otto is still good, but I don't know if I'm going to use Dubin. Just take Donato and Best. Yes, I did, Hollywood. Boom, done deal. Luis Robert. He's on the team. He's not the first baseman, that's for sure. Mauricio Duran is. That's perfect. Luis becomes the new everyday center fielder, where he's like, he just always gets hurt. Like, last year he was good, he just gets hurt. Rivera is the new everyday center fielder. He's probably like a leadoff hitter, but for us, he's going to hit cleanup because we have no power in our lineup. Yiner, Isak, Benson, Dubon, Walker. And then against lefties, we grab, we keep Rivera in there. Trevino can kind of hit lefties, not even going to lie. And I know Yiner can play first. We do this. No, we don't do that. We do this. Myers out in center. No. Rivera in center. Myers can't play anything else. I'm gonna edit Rivera, make him able to play right field. Yes, sir. This is MLB 25, the latest and greatest. Rivera. Boom. You play right field. Line up because something becomes something like that. Dubon. I have 22. I mean, like, yeah, that's valid. And there has been that many change. 22 to 24 was like nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing changed. 25 has made some big and, in my opinion, really good major changes. I'm gonna go grab another bat because why not? I'm gonna go grab another bat from the Cubs. Are you free agent? No, they all suck and they're all too expensive in this game. Chicago Cubs. Yeah, one thing I think they really got right in this game that was annoyingly awful in past games was the money. Players were not making enough money. Now they fixed that. They have Michael Bush. He stinks. Good last year, but now he stinks. What's up, Troy? Just changed my profile pic. Welcome back. Nico Horner. Yeah, he's too expensive. Triantos. I don't like the idea of. Never mind, he sucks. Vidal Brujan is only a 63. Alright. Clay Dungan. Stinks. David Villar. Stinks. It's baseball week. Yes, sir, it is. It's Jefferson Rojas, probably a first round or undrafted. Who is this guy? Who is this dude? 5'11", 150, and he's a 20-year-old. Ravage, awful in AAA. Ian Happ is a guy who the Cubs has been too good for Chicago for a long time. They also have Alex Verdugo as a backup. They got Pete Coro Armstrong. Kevin Alcantara is awful, so we don't want him. Seiya is getting paid for. Yeah, we're gonna ask for Ian Happ. It'll take Jake Myers, Hayden Wisniewski. Can I get it done for just Hayden Wisniewski and like some not as good outfield prospect like Cerny? Will you do Cerny and you'll do Baez? You want to do Daniels? Do Daniels. Good Daniels? No, it's got to be Daniels and Baez. Yeah, here's the deal. Hayden Wisniewski is going to the Cubs with Zach Daniels and Luis Baez for Ian Happ. It's a done deal. It just got even better. Ian Happ now. Why can't he play all the other positions? Doesn't he play like a bunch of different positions? Hold up. We're gonna check the internet on this one. But if I'm not mistaken, Ian Happ has played like every position on the diamond in his career. If he hasn't played them in the last like 3 years, I won't put them, but having him not able to play any other positions is diabolical work. Ian Happ. Left fielder, second baseman. I know he can play second base, just don't know how long it's been for him. Appearances. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put second base. He's played first base before. Even pitched. We'll make him able to play center. We'll make him able to play. He's too old for center field. We'll let him go general, secondary position, second base. Boom, second base, done. And so now do something like Happ, who has 68 fielding, is the new something. Is he the new first baseman? Maybe. He probably comes in over Jordan Walker. That's probably the play. I kind of wanted to get rid of Isak Paredes, but he'll stay on the squad. Happ comes in. It's just going to be this. Altuve's the DH. Happ at second. Dubon at first. And then, like, for the lineup, we move everybody up one. Happ has been insane this year. 942 OPS. I just realized we traded Hayden Wisniewski back to the Cubs. Happ has also won a Gold Glove from 2022 to 2024. There's something I did not know. He's super consistent. This is a good player right here. Robert Pena, or not, yeah, Pena. Pena can stay in the 2 hole. Or can he? I think it's going to be something like this. Altuve, Happ, Arozarena, Robert, Pena, Yiner, Isak, Benson, Dubon, and this becomes Christian Walker when we get back. I feel like even without Jordan, we're a really good team. Against lefties, we take Myers. Take Myers out against lefties. Ian Happ can't hit lefties that well, but we'll toss him in there. Make him a left fielder, Randy in right, Robert in center. I'm down for that. That looks pretty good. Bring Happ up in the lineup a little bit. Because Yiner's been bad. Robert and Happ can be in the middle of the lineup. I don't like that against lefties, but that will become Alvarez and Walker once they get back from injuries. Not going to do anything with the pitching rotation. I feel like that's all the trades we're going to make. We're going to keep on trucking. Draft picks, anybody I can sign, we can. We can sign Vincent John. Vincent John's an Astro. Let these 2 other guys roll. Janik. Base is jacked.
The right fielder, number
Will
30,
Benson with a grand slam opportunity. He's bottom of the ninth. We're down by 3 runs, and the bases are jacked. This is the same guy that went 4 for 4 to start his Astro career and hit a bomb.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Hundo from Matt Brash,
0-1.
who is the new closer, or I don't even know, for the Mariners. Oh my God, Benson ripped it, but it's foul. Astros down to their final strike. Down by 3 runs. Bases jacked up. The winning run is at the plate. On Benson. Good take.
1 ball, 2
Will
strikes.
Benson, the first and probably only year Astro. Good take.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2-2 to Benson. This one's a dribbler to first base. The game is over. Well, Mariners get the win. We continue to suck. Luis Rengifo goes 3 for 4 with 3 home runs. Hunter Brown got rocked. Happ was good in his first game as an Astro. That's good to see. We lose 1-0. We're trying to come back in the 9th against, I'm assuming, Johan Duran. I added you. Dope.
Now batting, first
Let's go.
baseman, Mauricio.
Also, what makes this different from the others? The money in the contracts and free agency is all redone, and then the road to the show. You're a creative player. You can play in college and high school now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
All right, back to the top of the order with Jose Altuve. He's our last hope here in the 9th. Down by a run. The tying run is 90 feet away. The winning run is at the plate. Oh my God. Jose into center field. And it's caught with a diving catch. A perfect in the bottom of the 9th with a runner on third base. And Byron Buxton goes out there and catches it like Superman. That pitch was rocked. One of the most unlucky moments you'll see here on MLB The Show. Blanco's out for a little while. We'll put him on the IL, and we finish July on a very rough note. It's been a bad month. We need to rebound. We'll throw Arrighetti in the rotation, even though he kind of stinks. Be a good time to have a guy like Hayden Wesneski. Never mind, Tamarez. I mean, he hasn't been as good lately. Does Tamarez come back up? Brian King is always so good down there, but he sucks up here at the major league level. Victor, Castillo, Scott. Scott's given us 55 innings of 1.3 ERA down in AAA. Liberatore. Does he come up? He's making a lot of money. Or never mind. He was great last year. We need somebody with some sort of stamina. Call him up. Matthew Liberatore is the new long reliever. Everything else looks good. Hader is so back. Castro is really good. Here's the new rotation. Arrighetti's back. We're going to advance through August. Deadline to sign draft picks. Greg Fox, we're going to give more than what he wants, so he signs. Same thing with Emerson here. Emerson Schneider decides to sign as well. Base is jacked, and we lose to the Twins. Here we are in the bottom of the 8th. We were down 4-1, but we've gotten 1, and now we got runners on 2nd and 3rd. We're right in the middle in both offense and pitching. Devin Williams on the mound for the Yankees. Here's Ian Happ at the plate. It's a strike. They're chanting MVP for Ian Happ. Happ rocks this one into right field. He gets under it, and that's the end of the 8th. Aaron Judge puts that one away. the Yankees do hold on. Diaz does hit a home run, but it's too little too late. Liberatore did not have a particularly good showing in his first outing as an Astro. I should do a Road to the Show series. I'm down. Any ideas for a player name or a backstory? Hunter Brown is out for 2 to 3 months. We are not making the playoffs, folks. I need to sign like a starting pitcher or something. Do I really want Colin Ray? Andrew Heaney? Dakota Hudson still exists? Ken Waldachuk? Oh my, Carlos Carrasco? Max Scherzer at age 41? Oh god. Okay, we gotta call somebody up. And Liberatore can't. Tamares. Gotta be Tamares. I really would have loved to have Hayden Wesneski right about now. Is there some miracle? Miles Michaelis. That's our guy. I don't want to do it because he's making a lot of money. But we're gonna grab Miles Michaelis off the waiver wire. And Misael Tamares joins the rotation. Walker is back. That's huge. Because when he's been healthy this year, he's mashed. 931 OPS. And we know he's great defensively. We'll put him in against righties. Dubon is not very good. We'll move Walker up in the lineup a bunch. Randy has been on a little bit of a cold streak. Happ is playing great. Tuve's playing really well. Robert Jr. is doing Robert Jr. things. Well, Walker's the cleanup hitter. Robert Jr. hits fifth. Pena, Yiner, Isak, and Benson. That's a great lineup. When we get Yordan back, that's an elite lineup. But for now, it's just great. Pedro, 35 at-bats. He's awful. He's got to go down. He stinks. He's not a major league batter. Walker becomes against lefties. Walker comes in for Walker. Yeah. We do something where, like, Isak is not as bad defensively as he was last year. Okay. How's Altuve doing? He's the DH. Yeah, and then Walker moves just up several spots in the lineup. Happ. Want to hit Happ up. Hit Happ fifth. Robert Jr. sixth. This is a really good lineup against lefties. And we're going to send down Pedro. Leon will be optioned back to AAA. Similar to Shea Whitcomb from a year ago, we've got 98 at-bats of a 314 OPS from Pedro, negative 1.6 WAR. Name Thomas Melton. Okay. That could work. Fielding percentage is awful, 959. Yeah, he sucks. This guy's awful. I love Pedro, but he's not good. Not good at all. We are just one game above 500 here. We're now at 500. We have claimed Miles Michaelis off waivers. We lose again. We stink. Jose Altuve is hurt. Yeah, we're 60 and 60. We're behind the Oakland A's. What are we doing? Cam Smith is up. They called up Cam Smith. Is it Cam Smith time? All right, we send him back down to AAA. Yeah, I don't know if it's time to call Cam Smith back up. Jay? Jay's back to being cold. Williams. Altuve is the one that's hurt. I mean, he's the DH, so it doesn't really matter. Suter? Average country boy who likes baseball. Okay. Melvin Suter. Logan Cerny. Zach Cole. bring him back up. Quincy Hamilton, I think, is the guy. I think it's Quincy Hamilton time. We'll call up Quincy to the big leagues. Altuve's out, so Dubon, right? Or Walker. I think Walker becomes the new DH. We'll bat Robert lead off. And then we'll just do this where Jordan Walker hits ninth. And against lefties, we will just throw Jordan Walker in there as well as the new DH. We'll hit Pena lead off half second. Lineup looks something like that. How's Tamara's doing? Or they've got Liberatore in there? What? He stinks. Arrighetti stinks. Castillo. Send down Liberatore and call Tamara's back up. Victor's coming back to AAA, or back to the bigs. That is, Tamara's is his starter. And then our long reliever becomes Penn Murphy. Yeah, Penn is the new long reliever. He's not having a great year. Fromber, almost a shutout. We lose. Place Ronel Blanco on the bench. So did Tamara's even get to start a game? Nope. We'll see what he has. Who goes back down? Victor? Yeah, Victor's just going right back to the minors. Victor Gonzalez right back in AAA. Pitching rotation and bullpen looks like this. We'll go until tomorrow's. We win. Similar like this game, we win. Alexis Diaz is out for a little while. Yep. 62 and 63. Man, we kind of stink. How far are we out of the wild card picture? We're 5 games out of the wild card. Folks, I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. How's Tamara's? Tamara's was great. 5 innings, 1 run. Arrighetti's going to get used to the bullpen. Because Missile Tamara's is here and possibly here to stay. So we get rid of Hayden Wesneski. He turns out to be somebody we really needed. And in return, we get Ian Happ, who's playing great this year. Not as good with us as he was with Chicago, but whatever. Randy. Yeah, Randy's been great. Randy's been such a good player for us both years. Walker, oh my God, he's so good. He's hit 20 bombs in 67 games, hitting 304. That's insane. Not walking as much, but it's fine. It's fine. Who do we call up? Is it just Victor again? Taylor Scott. We're going to call up Taylor Scott. No, Victor's a lefty. He's kind of what we need. Brian King. Maybe we give him another chance. Call up Taylor Scott. Bring Taylor Scott back to the big leagues. Maybe something like so. Or Castro becomes setup man. Carl, I kind of want pitching a lot. Because that's when he pitches best when he pitches a lot. He was good as our closer, but he's really good when we play him a bunch. Like, he's already thrown 71 innings. It's pretty good. Penn Murphy's thrown 79 and 2/3 innings for us. We need some wins, folks. Well, Fromber shut out. Here we are with Pena on first base. We're 11th in runs allowed. The pitching's been better, but the runs scored have not. 517 to 500 on the year. Here's Ian Happ, number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 3. against his former team. Happ hits this one into left field. That's a base hit. Everybody's going to move up a base. And now with runners on first and second, there's nobody out. Here comes Randy. Randy's having an excellent year. He's 1 for 3 today. Oh, he's under it. Popped up on the infield. That's going to be an out, and that makes it scary because now the double play ends the inning. Here's Christian Walker.
Baseman, number 9, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker
Hey,
swings right through a fastball.
0-1.
Oh, God. I hate the sweeper.
0-2.
My least favorite pitch in this game. No matter how many times, I don't care how many times I've said it. I don't like it. It's too good. Walker fouls off a four-seam about a mile below the zone. 0-2. Christian Walker. Walker hits the sweeper to the track, but it's caught. No runners tagged, so now 2 away. Runners still on first and second. Do we choke this? Here comes
Now
Luis
batting,
Robert Jr.
center fielder, Luis Robert.
Come on. No way, right? Safe. Bases jacked. The bases are now loaded up. It's a base hit for Luis Robert Jr. for Yainer Diaz.
Now
Yainer's having a rough year
batting,
offensively. He's 1 for 3 today.
Diaz.
Yainer hits this one well. It's tailing away into right field, but it will drop. Everybody moves up a base. I did not think that ball was going to get down. It was not played well at all by the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. They're going to go to the bullpen. Here comes a new pitcher, Luke Little. Isak Paredes, the former Cub, at the plate. Bases loaded, tie game. Paredes slaps that one back up the middle. We'll send another runner home, and he will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Isak, and it's a 4-run 8th for Houston. Here comes Mauricio Dubon. His bat is red hot, batting almost 300 this year from the bottom of our order. And Dubon, he sends that one to second base, stopped by the second baseman, but it's bobbled. Everybody's safe, and the bases are loaded. What a hitting streak for Houston. It's a base hit for Paredes. Here comes Jordan Walker, who's familiar with these Cubs as he was a division opponent with the Cardinals. Walker hits that one. It's going to be caught. Possibly the most well-hit baseball of the inning. Is the only one that's put away. But we are up 5-3 with 12 hits on the day. We return to simulating and get the win. Taylor Scott back up in the majors doing Taylor Scott things. Josh Hader gets the save. Jordan Walker, Yainer Diaz, Mauricio Dubon, and Luis Robert Jr. all with multiple multi-hit games. Altuve is back. How's Quincy doing? Has not played yet. He rejoins the lineup as the new designated hitter. He just climbs the ranks. Does something like this. Robert Jr. has been a lot better. He's been so much better with us. He's been going crazy with us. Then against lefties, Walker comes out. Altuve comes in. And Altuve just climbs the lineup. Happ goes down. This is a really, really good lineup, folks. Like, I feel like this is a world, with Jordan, this is a World Series winning lineup. But without him, and with our pitching, it's a little bit of a problem. Quincy Hamilton goes down to AAA. Sad that he didn't make his big league debut yet. Carl, out for a month or two. That's a problem. Yes, I would. So, more injuries. We've really been bit by the injury bug this year. Victor. Right? It's got to be Victor. Tamares has been awful. So we call up Michaelis. Send Tamares down to AAA. Miles Michaelis is a new starter for us. And we also, maybe Ryan King. Victor. Victor comes back to the bigs. 24 games with us. He does have a bad ERA. But the FIP likes him a little more. Positive win player. And best of all, he's a lefty. So, Arrighetti rejoins the rotation. Michaelis is a long reliever. Miles Michaelis played on Team USA back in 2023. Yeah, he was great in 2018. Since then, he's been bad. Or he was actually good in 2025 last year. Don't know why the Cardinals wanted to send him down, particularly, or the Rays did. But I also see he's making too much money. He was a 2022 All-Star. Yeah, he's good. See what he does with us. Send to September call-ups. We win a game. We win another game. Will Benson on second. Let's hop on in. We are now up to third in the MLB in homers. We're the most mid-team on the planet. 15th in runs scored, 15th in runs allowed. Here comes Ian Happ. Great get for us. 0 for 2 today. Dave Spire on that. Happ fouls away the fastball. We've got a hitting streak of 10 games. Will Benson on second base. 2 outs. Happ reaches outside the zone to hit that one, and it's caught by the second baseman. Here we are in the top of the ninth with some, Ian Happ. Okay. I just get to watch as we lose the game. Oh no, we're gonna get a chance here. Runner scores. This game is tied. We got a chance to take the lead. Randy scores against his former team. Bond drives him in. I don't know why it didn't let me play that. I guess he's playing the Ian Happ hitting streak.
Number 13.
Here's Happ once again. Happ fouls that one away. Runners at the corners. A chance to take the lead for one of the best hitters in baseball right now. Oh my. That was ripped into right center. It is gone. Ian Happ extends the hitting streak, and it's a 4-run ninth for Houston. A 3-run bomb for Happ. I sort of knew it when I hit it, but also, are we seriously going to blow this? We do win the game. Taylor Scott gets the win. Diego Castillo gets the save against his former team. Funny enough, Castillo was the closer for the Mariners at one point. So it's strange. It's funny that he's getting a save against his old team. We're doing a lot better here in the second half of August than we were in previous months. Back a couple games over 500. We're an above-average offense. The Rangers suck offensively. They're not good pitching-wise either. Here comes Isak. Bases loaded. Tie game. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Isak is 1 for 3. Okay, I don't know why I swung at that, but I got a little greedy. Behind in the count because of it. Paredes flies this one. Foul. 0-2 to Isak Paredes. Come on. And he pops it up. Foul ball though. Do it again. Oh god. The frickin' sweeper, dude. Middle of the 8th. We leave the bases loaded, and the Mariners get the win off of a Josh Smith RBI double. Miguel Castro gives up the winning hit. Randy, Jose, Ian Happ wasn't bad. 68 and 66. We're 69, nice, and 66 at the end of the month. And we lose to the Rangers. Can we go to September call-ups? Alright, so we win. Alexis Diaz is back. He's going to be our new guy. Victor is so awful at the big league level. It's crazy. Taylor Scott's been good. Ooh, can anyone come up? And Glenn Otto has been really good. I think Otto might get his chance over Victor, to be honest. Or bring Brian back up. Send down Victor Scott or Victor Gonzalez. Pitching rotation becomes Alexis joins the Castro. Alexis Diaz joins the charge as a setup man. But he's been really, really good. 51 games. The ERA is good. I like him a lot more than the FIP does. Abreu has been a good compliment to him. King's going to come up. Castro, Murphy. Murphy joins Michaelis as a long reliever again. And then this is the rotation. Yeah, that looks fine. How's Michaelis doing? He's only played 2 games. It's fine. Lineups. Can we call up a batter? Tyler Gentry. I think I'm good. What do we do here? Do we call up another catcher? You know, Joe is like good, like really good. We don't really need another catcher though. Yiner's that guy. Trevino's a very solid backup. We don't want any of those guys. Bryce Matthews is hurt again, so he's not going to get to come up until probably next year at some point. Batista has been good at Double-A, but Cam Smith, we want to give Cam Smith or Shea Whitcomb another shot at the big leagues. You could always call up Quincy Hamilton. Melvin Suter time. Could be Melvin Suter time. Jacob Melton. Cerny we could call Zach Cole back up. Only got 1 at-bat at the big league level. Scored 2 runs, though. He's a pinch runner. Yeah, he's got good speed. Zach Cole, Quincy Hamilton. We're going to call Quincy Hamilton. Quincy Hamilton's going to make his big league debut. Finally. And now we will sim to the postseason. We beat the Tigers. Yordan Alvarez is back. Somebody's got to go off the 40-man. I think it's going to be Sean Dubin because his whip is over 2. But, dang. Quincy has not made his debut yet. Alvarez is back, folks. Alvarez is back. How is Benson doing? Benson's doing fine. Paredes has been bad. Really bad. Yeah, he's very similar to Benson against righties. Yiner has been bad. Pena has been solid enough. Robert has been better with us. Walker's been amazing. Rosarena has been amazing. Ian Happ has been amazing. Jose Altuve has been very good, though not great. Take Paredes out, put in... Oh, how do we do this? Never mind. Paredes comes back. Do we take... Yeah, we're going to take out Benson, I suppose. Happ becomes the new left fielder. Altuve is the new second baseman. Alvarez is a DH. Rosarena in right. Robert in center. But this is a great lineup. Paredes hitting 9th. This becomes a World Series level lineup here. Take. Yeah. Yep, this is it. This is the group. Right here, folks. Against the lefties, do we even play Hap? I don't think. Dubon, Paredes. I don't think we put Hap in against lefties. Altuve, second base. Dubon, left field. Yeah. Or Dubon, right. Or Rosarena, left. It becomes Altuve, Pena, Rosarena, or Altuve, Pena, Altuve, Rosarena, Alvarez, Walker, Pena, Robert, or I think Hap plays over Robert, actually. We do something like this, where Hap bats 6th, Yiner 7th, Paredes 8th, and Dubon bats 9th. Bang. We're a good team again, all of a sudden. We are a third place team, but we're trying to... Okay, we do have 29 players on our roster. I swear, Quincy Hamilton still hasn't made his big league debut. Alright, just for now, Jordan Walker's going down to AAA. We're going to make a lineup, and we're going to put Quincy Hamilton in there at center field. Yes, we're going to player lock Quincy Hamilton to see if he's actually any good. And also mainly just to let him have his major league debut. We're 71-67 against the 67-71 Detroit Tigers. Time to play ball. Casey Mize on the mound for Detroit. Here comes Quincy Hamilton for his first career MLB at-bat. And it's a base hit. Quincy Hamilton's aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
I'm out at first base because I'm stupid. Alright, whatever. It's fine. First game jitters for Quincy. Okay, no one not doing that. Alright, up 2-0 here in the 5th. Hamilton's 1 for 1. Hamilton hits this one into left field. It will drop. Hamilton goes 2. Safe at second. I thought I had manual sliding off, but it's a double. Quincy Hamilton.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That's the middle of the 5th. Hamilton with the 2 easy sides this cycle in his debut.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Here's Colt Keith. Blanco pitching. Oh, God. And we missed it. Barely, though. Home run for Keith. Ties the game at 2. Blanco's probably coming out. We're up 4-3. Runners at the corners. Quincy Hamilton. He's 2 for 2 in his big league career. And he is yet to be out. He's also awful against righties. Hamilton straight to second base. That's going to be an RBI. It'll also be a double play. Hamilton retired for the first time in his career. They're up 6-3 here on the bottom of the 8th. Kerry Carpenter against Alexis Diaz. Carpenter hits that one well. That one's over the head of Hamilton. Relays it over to third. Triple for Carpenter. All right, Hamilton getting a shot in the 9th against former Astro Kendall Graveman. Quincy's 2 for 3 in his MLB debut. Okay, he rocked that. There's no power, though, so it's going to be an out. Absolutely crushed it, though. We're hoping that's going to be his last at-bat, and we win the game. We do, in fact, win the game. Miguel Castro gets the dub. Josh Hader with the save. Quincy Hamilton, though, 2 for 4 with a double. I do think he's going to have to be the guy that goes down. I mean, maybe we send down Walker, but maybe Myers, actually. No, it's going to have to be Hamilton. Hamilton's going back down to AAA. Gave him his big league debut as we promised, but that's going to be it. Throw Robert Jr. back in the lineup. I'll be back if I'm still streaming. All right, see you, Troy. Here we are with Randy. We'll enter the game. Down by a run. Nobody on base. I'm going to try to finish the season in this episode. We've been streaming for about an hour.
The right fielder,
Randy's playing really well with us this year. His first full season as an Astro. Never had a full season as a Mariner, but spent 2 half seasons there. Here he jams this one, pops it up on the infield. It is caught by what looks like Jose Miranda. That's Torres. Why are we player locked under Rosarena? Must be a hitting streak thing. Runners on first and second. Game is tied. This is still a huge at-bat. Randy. Swing and a miss. Sinker. Does exactly what the pitch says, and it sinks. Kendall Graveman on the Rosarena hits that one pretty well. Into right field. It is going to be caught at the warning track. No. No. And we do lose the game. Taylor Scott goes 2 innings. I guess it's his runner that got that came in on the game winner for Detroit. We win. Tigers claim Sean Dubin. They can have him. Good for Dubin. Hopefully plays some big league games. Carl's still hurt. Cam Smith. Wow, we are winning every game. Hold up. We're 80-69 all of a sudden. Nice. Hap with a chance for a 3-home run game. Luis Robert Jr. does what he always does. He gets freaking injured. They called up Cam Smith. Yeah, you can call up Cam Smith if he's going to play like this. Maybe we call Hamilton back up at some point. But sure, Cam Smith, do your thing. We put Benson back in the lineup. He is the new right fielder. Put a Rosarena out in center. And then we just do this. And against lefties, things are fine. Okay, we do need to call somebody up. Did we send someone down? What? It sent a pitcher down, didn't it? Victor Castillo. Sent Castillo down. Bring Diego Castillo back up to the bigs. Valdez has been so good this year. I mean, he started off on such a bad start, but now he's been almost worth the money. Javier's been great. Still not striking out as many guys as he once was. Same thing with Garcia. Same thing with Blanco. And Arrigetti's been alright. Definitely the weak spot in our rotation if there is one. Okay, Brian King is awful. Sending that down. He just shits his pants whenever he comes to the major league for whatever reason. Call Victor back up. He also shits his pants when he comes to the major league for whatever reason, but who cares? Not as violently as Brian King does. We win, we win. Do we ever stop winning? Yep, we do. That was a crazy stretch. We're 84-70. This September has really propelled us into postseason because what do you know? When everyone's healthy, we play well. Miles Michaelis comes into the rotation. Called up Zach Cole. Why'd you call up Zach Cole? We're back at triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have too many hitters. Send Cam Smith down. 1, 2. Oh, no. We can call Cam Smith back up. Cam Smith's coming back. We just need to call up some pitchers. Diego Castillo keeps getting sent down. That tells me we need to sign some relievers for our minor league system. And starters. Tamares, maybe. Burrito. Maybe we call Tamares back up. Glenn Otto. Glenn Otto's going to be that guy. He's coming up. September call-up for us. We go to free agency. Sure, pal. Alright, we signed some more players. Send all 3 of these guys down to double A. And call up Viola. Solis, and maybe Bronson as well? No, Paco. I think Paco deserves the call up to AAA. Roster, we're good on the roster. This is what the lineup now looks like. Glenn Otto. This guy stinks, but he's great in the minor leagues. So maybe, just maybe, we can get something out of him here at the end of the year. We lose the Diamondbacks. Win a game. Hooks are done. Minor league playoffs are beginning. We've scored an 18-run game. We beat them 24-2. Oh my God. Christian Walker has like back-to-back 3-home-run games. What's up, McCaffrey? We lose to the Rangers. We lose. We're 89-73. What an excellent way to end our season. We actually almost win the division. We almost clawed all the way back. We went from being very much third place and 5 games out of the wild card to right in the mix. Let's take a look at how everyone did. Fromber plays the full season. 11 wins, 10 losses, 3.48 ERA, 194 innings, 153 strikeouts. I kind of expected a little more, 3.3 WAR for his new contract, but whatever. I mean, he's still our ace, and we'd be a lot worse if we didn't have him. Javier was great, 30 starts, 156 innings, 3.11 ERA. FIP was not as good, but didn't give up any home runs. Brown was solid enough, 20 games, didn't play as much as we thought he would. But, he was whatever. Arrighetti, 29 games, 20 of them started. Very similar to the 100 innings he gave us last year. He's just this player. Like, this is what he is. He strikes out a decent bit of guys, but even though he didn't this year, walked more this year, this year was his worst year. Blanco, he's on the IL right now, but very similar to last year, played 23 games, and very different from last year, was not near as good. Just giving up more home runs, giving up more hits. Garcia played 33 games, gave us 150 innings of 1.3 WAR. Tamares made 2 starts. He was not very good. Had 1 good start and then 1 awful one. Michaelis played 6 games with us. And none of these other guys made it to the majors. Relievers, 70 games for Brian Abreu. 27 more holds, 3.66 ERA. The strikeouts were back. The walks are so unbelievably high, but the home runs are down. Carl's out for the year, but when he did play, he was lights out, and made some time as the closer for us. 61 games, 10 saves, 2.76 ERA in 75 innings. The FIP really liked him as well. Didn't walk near as many guys as he had for the rest of his season, or rest of his career. Andrew Nardi only played 16 games before his season-ending injury. He also didn't play at all in AAA. I thought he did. But yeah, the 2 whip was kind of crazy. Last year he was very good when we got him. I don't know if he's going to be a guy we bring back for next year. Unlike Miguel Castro, who has been insane for us in 139 games, he's just been lights out. 90 innings this year out of the bullpen. He was a 1.4 win player. Still not walking anybody like he once did. Not giving up any home runs. The FIP really liked him. Brian King just sucks in the majors and kills it in AAA. That's who he is. He's been in 59 games with us. He's been a 6 to 8 ERA player. Victor Gonzalez finishes kind of strong, 35 innings, 4.3 ERA. That ERA was in the 5s pretty much all season. Taylor Scott was excellent. He was awful last year, but this year comes up for 20 games, 0.84 ERA. Could easily be a part of our future seasons. Diego Castillo should be on the playoff roster, because there is no way on earth that I'm putting Brian King on it. Diego, 26 games, was very good, 3.45 ERA. Revived his career from when he got traded to be the closer in Seattle. Back when he was a Ray, he was very good. Now at age 32, he's good again with the Astros. Liberatore came up 3 games, 2 of them started. Otto came up 2 games, 6 innings. Gave us 6 scoreless innings out of relief. And then that was it for these guys. Hader, 70 games, 34 saves. Lost the closer role and then became insane. Struck out 12.5 guys per 9. FIP didn't like him as much because he was getting lucky back when he was the setup man. 24 holds, a career high for Alexis Diaz, who had a career year almost. He was very good. Very, very good. Not striking out as many guys as he once did. Walking more, but just not giving up any homers. That's good to see. Penn Murphy. We got him last year. Wasn't as good as he was last year. Gave us a lot more innings, though. 89 innings, 80 strikeouts. A 1-win player, 3.5 ERA. Now on to the bats. Yiner was very similar to last year. Literally the exact same player. In 4 less games, he had the same stats, wasn't as good defensively, so he wasn't as good of a player. Trevino, 719 OPS, 0.7 WAR. Not bad. Honestly, would have liked to see him play more. Christian Walker, 100 games of absolute domination. Hit more home runs than he did last year, walked way less, but everything else was so up from last year, it wasn't even funny. The defense was great, didn't win a Gold Glove, though, because he didn't play the whole year. Altuve played the whole year, though. Basically, almost had one injury. 23 homers, just like last year. The OPS is similar to 2024. Was better defensively at second than he was in left last year, but still awful. Was an all-star. Mauricio Dubon, 128 games, was very serviceable. His best year of his career, 750 OPS, 288 average, 1.9 WAR. Very good for him. And Bryce Matthews did not make the majors. Isak plays in 160, 701 OPS. Not good. Not the kind of guy you want playing in 160, but whatever. 2.3 win player, though, because he was better defensively. Cam Smith, 6 games, looked very promising. He's probably a guy who's up on the big leagues next year. Shea didn't play. Pena was great, 155 games, hit 12 triples. Second straight year where he's just had a career year. Very similar, but just slugging a little better, walking a lot more. He was an all-star. He was great defensively, 4.2 WAR. Could have been a Gold Glover. Jordan, similar to Christian Walker, he was hurt, but when he was not hurt, he was amazing. 4-win player in just 111 games, 36 bombs as well. Silver Slugger, too. Randy plays in 139, hits 30 bombs, 851 OPS. In case you didn't know, those are both, or 851 is actually less than last year. And basically the same year as he did last year, just with worse defense and in a bigger sample. Yeah, we stuck him in center field for a couple games this year. That probably weighed him down. Happ was amazing. Ian Happ had a career year at 31, traded to Houston, hits 36 bombs, 112 RBIs, and a 988 OPS. 6-win player. He was an all-star. Probably would have been an MVP if he had stuck in one league. Luis Robert Jr., he came to our team, was a lot better with us. But then he does, in Luis Robert fashion, get injured. He gets hurt. Jake Myers, 75 games, just literally does the exact same thing he always does, where he's bad offensively and plays great defense. Zach Cole came up, 7 games, pinch runner. He only had 1 at-bat. Quincy Hamilton, similarly, very small sample, 4 at-bats, 2 hits. Jordan Walker, 67 games. Just, I don't know, man. Jordan Walker might be a bust, 630 OPS. And he's obviously awful defensively, so just don't put him out there. Will Benson, 93 games, hit 20 doubles. Extra base hit machine, 752 OPS. Negative WAR, though, because he's bad defensively. Pedro came up, gave us 35 at-bats of probably one of the worst hitters in the major leagues. And that was it. That was our team. I want to see how Mr. Chaz McCormick and Hayden Wesneski did. Hayden was back on the Cubs, and he was dreadful. Literally sucked. And then, how did our guy Chaz do? In the most dreadful, awful place to play baseball imaginable. He's probably like their leadoff hitter. Yeah, he sucked. So Chaz goes to Chicago. He's not good. Plays out in center with Dominic Fletcher. Wow, these White Sox are terrible. Never mind, they had Bryce Wilson start 33 games and pitch like a Cy Young. Anything is possible. Okay, their pitching was amazing. Their hitting was literally the worst ever. Their bullpen sucked, never mind. Just starting pitching. All right, so we're going to play the playoffs. Here against the Yankees, we're down by a little bit. Yordan Alvarez is back in the playoffs. Missed 50 games due to injury this season. But he is amazing. Up against Fernando Cruz with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And he swings at a splitter that's about 20 miles an hour slower than he thought it was. Alvarez, 98 contact, 99 power against these right-handed pitching. Take 1-1 to Yordan. The Yankees lead the series 1-0. Alvarez on the ground to second base. No way. It's a double play. Into the 7th inning, and the Yankees still lead. The Yankees win. We're eliminated from the playoffs. All right. Javier pitched well. Luis Gil pitched better. Aaron Judge rocked us. Isak hit a home run and then got hurt or something. All right, we're eliminated from the playoffs. I'll play like maybe a little bit of the off season. Maybe. We'll look at the awards actually. Well, MVP was Gunnar and Mook. Cy Young was Strider and Kirby. MVP was Betts. Hold up. Yeah, Gunnar. MVP was Ohtani. Not Betts. Don't know why it's showing Betts. Betts was great, but he was second. Strider and Kirby or Cy Young. Batting title, Lamont Wade. Oh, why didn't we get this guy? Look at this. Look how good he was. 5-win player in New York. Happ finishes second. Betts gets it in the NL. Reliever of the year is A.J. Puck and Ryan Helsley in his first year as an Oriole. No surprise, this guy's a beast in Baltimore. Rookie of the year is Tom Leach. Only played 50 games and was just mid. He was an all-star, too. What the heck? He's a catcher. He must have gotten hurt. This guy sucked. And Spencer Jones also sucked, so it's obvious they gave it to him. Kevin Alcantara wins NL Rookie of the Year. He was awful. I don't know why he won it. Rookies are just bad. James Triantos. Hank Aaron is Betts and Gunnar. Gold Glove is Bybee and Dolander. Catcher is Kirk and Alvarez. First base is Olson and Mountcastle. Second base is Jimenez and Turang. Third base is Suarez Michael. Shortstop is Correa Lindor. Left outfielder is Hilliard, Young, and Garcia. Against Ricky Palacios, Varsho, and Abreu. Silver Sluggers are Alvarez and Ohtani, who for whatever reason is hurt. Yes, he's hurt. Damn, was he good. Catcher is Austin Wells and William Contreras. Pete Alonso, Vlad, Glaber, Marte, Riley Ramirez, Henderson, Betts, Soda, and then it's Santander, Judge, and Happ versus Ramos, Reynolds, and Soto. All right, we're going to send to the offseason. Diamondbacks beat the Orioles. Are you sure I'd like to be advanced to the 2024 offseason? Yes, I am. Boom. Bang. Few retired players. Rabania and Swiney are both gone. Chris Bassett's gone. Travis d'Arnaud calls it quits. Only played 5 games, so makes sense. Miguel Rojas' career is over. Finishes it out for Miami, fittingly. And yeah, he clearly didn't have anything left. Martin Perez, career is over. Rodolfo Duran was once a great prospect. Sonny Gray calls it quits. He wasn't even that bad. Finishes his career just shy of 2,000 strikeouts. Austin Nola's career is over due to injury. Huh. That was one of our guys is due to injury? Nope, just ability. Yu Darvish is old, so he quit, and he was awful when he did, so fair enough. Jose Abreu retires finally. Tyler Beatty. Mark Canha. Nobody else really here. Scherzer and Kershaw inducted into the Hall. And now we negotiate with free agents. Do we bring back a Rosarena? Do we bring back Happ? I feel like Happ probably wants a ton of money. So does Randy, but it's less. We're not bringing back Brian Brady. We're not bringing him back. Carl, I want Carl back. Take 5.8 mil. Luis Garcia, I'm not giving you that. Bond, probably not going to give you that. Castro, we want Castro back. Slovenia, I can bring back. Castillo, I'll bring back. And then Michaelis, there's probably no way on earth I'm going to bring him back. So yeah, Garcia's going to walk. And we'll offer a Rosarena, 2 years, 42 mil. Yeah, I'll do that. What's the budget looking like? We got plenty of money to spend. We need a new hitting coach. -1 bunting, I do not care. Felipe Ramos is that guy. We need a third base coach as well. Caleb Maxwell seems like that guy. Boom. Yes, Felipe Ramos did not do our thing, which was very sad. Minus clutch, but +3 contact. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tender a qualifying offer to Randy. I'll offer half, like 1 year. 14.7 million. Some free agency. Yes, I would. Alright. Budget. We got some money to spend. We can also trade some guys. So, we're going to offer arbitration. Yainer will have arbitration. Jeremy Pena also have arbitration. Isaac Paredes. Probably a guy I want to get rid of. Hunter Brown. Alexis Diaz. Jake Myers. Blanco. Spencer Getty. Jaden Walker. Andrew Nardi. And Murphy. Victor Gonzalez. And Taylor Scott. Alright, tender contracts, Brian King. I'll renew his contract. Renew Melvin Suter. We'll renew Pedro. We'll renew Joe Hudson. We'll renew Jacob Melton. And Tamara's back. I'll renew Liberatore's contract for a bunch less. Ryan Gusto. Fine. Zach Cole. Fine. Forrest Whitley. 29. Fine. Logan Sen can come back. Harrison Brito can come back. It's Hamilton can come back. Lonzo Treadwell. Ooh, it's only paying 50 grand. Go. Cam Smith can come back. Michael Tran. Just doing super cheap right now. Andy Gomez. Pay everyone like no money. Glenn Otto. Pay him no money. Bryce Matthews. Pay him no money. Yeah, we need him for sure. Cancel. Only 50 grand for him. Dominic Keegan. Yeah. Ethan. Pecco is really good, so we'll bring him back. Gene Pinto. Person Weisenhunt. Shea Whitcomb. Do we want to bring Shea back, or do we let him walk? I think we let him walk. Let him go somewhere he can go, where he'll be good. Colin Barber. Boom. Back. Chase. Very young still. Warner Luciano is 22. Very young. Jesus Batistas. Why is everyone here? Jaron Williams, I suppose, because he's white. Jack Blomgren can go. Zach DeCenzo, we will let go. Ryan Robleski, who's 27, might as well bring him back. What's up, Troy? Welcome back. Tommy Sacco, come back for one more year. Seth Schumann can go. Actually, no, he's a pitcher. Bring him back. Luis Encarnacion, that. Narbe Cruz, please come back. Dylan, why not? We need minor league first baseman anyway. Tony Bronson, we need early pitchers. In for less money. Gaio Solis, obviously want back. Viola, I clearly want back. He was really good in the minors last year. Bluebach can come back. Luke Young. Jose Fleury. And Tanner Godson. Micah Dallas. Brian Conrad is going to get renewed. Bobby Silvers is going to get renewed. Rodrigo Villanueva. Going to get renewed. Everybody else, we're going to let all these guys walk. Free agency. Who are our priorities? Well, we're going to look at positional needs. Depth chart. Let me go there. We have Alvarez at DH. We have Robert Jr. We have Walker. We have Benson. We have Myers. We have Suter. We have Pena. We have Pedro. We have Paredes. We have Walker. We have Diaz. So we could probably use another outfielder. Just a backup guy. Trevino did not accept our offer yet. And then we also want to go depth chart. A rotation. Rotation could probably use another arm. Bullpen could probably use another arm. Crochet. You can grab Jazz. Freddie Peralta asking for way too much money. Ha-Sung asking for way too much money. Chris Bubic. Or Bubich, sorry. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I went to a game back in 2022 that he pitched in. Flaherty. Starting pitchers. How about Chris Sale? Just had a crazy good year. Asking for $25 million a year is insane. How about Woodruff? Woodruff is 34. You can bring back McCullers. Just had an insane season. He was literally a 2.31 ERA guy. Bring him back. Luzardo. He's asking for too much money, bro. Zach Littell. Calameli. Luis Garcia. Frankie Montas. Gosman. Bring in Gosman for a year. Patrick Sandoval, I wouldn't be opposed to. Yeah, probably our number one priority is going to be an outfielder. Victor Robles could easily be a guy. 5 years, 16 million a year, maybe not. Adolis Garcia has been bad the past few years. What makes me think he's going to be good at 35? All these guys are old. Randy Taylor Ward? He stinks. Mashes lefties, though. Jake Fraley's probably the opposite. Good righty basher. Conforto, Big Jock is a DH. Who's my favorite Astros player? Assuming that's what that says. Who's my favorite Astros player? I always liked Justin Verlander, but now that he's on the Giants, I'd say probably Jeremy Pena, Jose Altuve probably. Jeremy Pena's jacked though. Put in work this offseason. Victor, I would love Victor, but I am definitely only willing to do not that much. Priority number 2. We'll go Chris Bubich. AJ Puck just won a Reliever of the Year award. He could easily be a guy for us. We could also make a trade, cut some payroll. Good pick. Always scary playing Altuve. Yes, I bet it is. I have the pleasure of knowing that he is going to be a lifetime Astro. Puck is really good. Puck is really, really good. Vesia, Ginkel. We could sign some of these lower level guys like Ginkel. I mean, I wouldn't mind having him. 7.1 mil. What's Puck? 8 million a year. I feel like that's so. We'll throw him on the board, and then we'll also just put another infielder. First baseman, maybe. Freddie is a 66. Oh God, might be over for Freddie Freeman. Josh Bell just played with Cincy. Wasn't particularly good. Wilmer was back in Arizona where he had his best year. Wasn't that good. Second base. Go India, Sosa. Bring back Brendan Rodgers. Not really a big fan of that. We do need a new backup infielder, though. Jorge Mateo. $6 million a year. Dylan Moore. I think it might just be Dylan Moore time. Tyro. Sucks. Polanco. Jorge Polanco. Chris Taylor. I mean, am I blinded by nostalgia, or should I sign Chris Taylor? Having Biggio just had a good year. God dang it, this is really messing me up. Third baseman. Let's look at third base. Moncada can ideally play second base. Kike can play everywhere. He's old, though. Oh, my God. Bo only signed a 1-year deal with Atlanta. I'm going to remove this from my big board. I don't want that. Shortstops. Orlando Arcia. Yeah, throw him on there. Lock-in changes and advance. Now we can probably cut off some pay. Move up Hunter Brown. Let's go to 40-man. Or everybody up to the bigs. Jay, Otto, Forrest Whitley, Cam Smith, Quincy Hamilton, Zach Cole. What college should I commit to in Road to the Show? We have not started yet. I've not done a Road to the Show yet. It's really on my list. Probably something that's next up on the channel. But really excited. Nardi can come up. Kane can come up, even though he probably won't make the roster because he always shits with that at the big league level. One AAA guy. Where is he? Luis Rivera. Call him up. Alright, so now everybody in the 40-man is up. We'll look at the budget. Who's making too much money? Hader is making a lot. And then it drops down to Benson after that. So maybe no more Hader? Oh, never mind. We have $60 million spent. Screw that. I'm gonna remove you from the big board. Remove you. Remove you. Where's my left fielder? Randy. 7%? Oh, God. 9? Why don't these guys want to come back? Put Randy back up there. Who cares? Maybe he'll love me again. And then it was Puck. And then it was Garcia. Lock in the advance. Sim. Got our hitting coach. Yes, I would. Ha-Sung Kim, not interested. AJ Puck. Have that. I'll give you that, pal. Orlando Arcia. Have 1 year at $6 million a year. Would you take that? Lock in advance. Sim to more free agency. Horner's a Ray. Skuball's an Oriole. Varsho's a Guardian. Arozarena has declined my offer. Arcia contract decision. Maybe next time. Okay, we got a contract decision here. It is... Oh, welcome to the team. AJ Puck is a Houston Astro. We're selecting 40-man rosters. Anyone not on the roster that should be? Gusto. Don't really care about any of those guys. Don't really care about any of these guys. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. Matthews can probably go on the 40-man. Melvin Suter can probably go on the 40-man. And everyone else is fine. Simming to free agency 2. Yep, I would like to stop simulating. Not interested in Freddie Peralta. We're going to go after another guy. Have we won a World Series yet, this franchise? No. I don't think we've won any playoff games yet. We won the division year 1, and then year 2 we lost in the wild card. Year 1, I believe we lost in the division series as well. Victor Robles, he's going to be on there. Orlando, 62% motivation. We'll lock in changes in advance. Keep simming. Last date offer, arbitration eligible players. No, I would not. Simming more free agency. Jazz, Freddie's a Guardian. Chris Bubich is a Philly. Ha-Song's a Mariner. Crochet is a Diamondback. I'm going to sign guys now. Happ is still a free agent. Robles. I'll offer Arcia. I'll offer him 1 year of 6.7 million on that. Nope. Alright, we got a contract decision for Orlando. Okay, so he still doesn't like the Ian Happ. Not interested. Not interested. Alright, we're just gonna keep letting Arozarena build. Robles, I can't do 5 years, bro. I cannot do that. Sending to winter meetings. Flaherty's a Red Sox. Now or never for Victor Robles. We're going to say we're not interested. Good luck on the White Sox, pal. Oh my god, you're a White Sox. Okay. We're going back with Randy. Probably going to be all in on him. Don't know if there's anyone else we want. Maybe just another middling little reliever. Like Dennis. I really want Dennis. Never mind. And kind of need Dennis Santana. Lock-in changes in advance in the meetings. We'll go to Rule 5. Simulate the draft lottery. We'll do the Rule 5. And we will pick. We'll assess. Not going to draft Randy Dobnak. Ryan Sammons. Connor Grams. Darren McCoggan. Thad Ward. There's some good players here. Logan Allen. Maybe he's a guy. Chris Flexen. Probably not. Jose Hernandez. That's a possible piece. Probably Michael Kopech. That's worth a pick. It's definitely worth a pick. Jake Brentz. Johan Ramirez. Nick Allen. Really? I mean, never mind. I don't want to pay him over $1 million. Straw is making too much money. I'm gonna go in on Michael Kopech. And then I will auto draft. And I'll sim there. Sim to arbitration hearings. Yes, I would. Free agency, we will just keep going as things are. 2 arbitration hearings. Free agency. Orlando. We're just going to keep going with you, pal. Sim to arbitration hearings. Alright, now or never for Randy. We're offering him 2 years. $21.21 million a year. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy. We're in big trouble if you don't sign this. And he will not. He's a Cub, just like Kyle Tucker goes there for more time. Fair enough, Randy. We need to offer contracts now, probably to Ian Happ. Yeah, he's down to the same motivation as Randy was. We can bring him back for a small amount. Send to arbitration hearings. Now or never. Go 2 years, $23.6 million a year. Why not? Randy did make the wrong decision. Now, if we don't get Happ, we're probably in some big trouble. We're probably looking to trade somebody. I don't think we did. Ian Happ's a Mariner. So Ian Happ goes 1 year, $25 million. He just wanted the one. All right. So we will now look at free agency. Orlando is maxed. Can we just do 1 year, pal? Please. what's the outfield? Ward, Doleys. I don't want to pay either of those guys. They suck. I mean, Taylor Ward is not bad. Like he just played really bad, but he's not that bad. I'll add him. Don't know if I'll offer. I'm gonna see if Orlando can do a 1-year deal. He's maxed interest. Dennis Santana, I'm willing to do that for you, pal. Now we send to arbitration hearings. Dennis has a contract decision. You've caught my attention with your offer, and we get Orlando Arcia, 1 year, $6.3 million. Time to offer free agents. Not interested in Kevin Ginkel. Taylor Ward. I don't want Taylor Ward. That's the thing. If there's anybody else I can get, this Muncy is old. I think we might just go for a trade. Lock in changes in advance. What's the lineups right now? Arcia comes in as probably a second baseman. Jordan Walker joins the lineup. I mean, that's fine. That's not a... Oh, never mind. We have Luis Robert Jr. We're fine. We're being shown. Yeah, the lineup becomes... We're good. We're fine. Jordan Walker can't play defense, bro. Yeah, we could get somebody to rotate with Walker, which is Myers. Never mind. We're all good. We don't need Taylor Ward. Remove from the big board. Lock in changes in advance. Go to our lineups against righties. Altuve, Rivera in center, Alvarez at DH, Walker, and Walker, Pena. Yeah, this looks good. This looks fine. Paredes is probably a guy I kind of want to trade, but we'll keep him around for now. Cam Smith is coming up, though. He is gaining fast. Jordan Walker will hit ninth. Benson in left. Paredes at third. Yiner will catch. Pena, and then it's Altuve, Robert, Alvarez, Walker, Pena. Against lefties, we throw Robert in there. And then we throw Walker and Myers. Myers in center. Walker to play left, right? Yeah, Walker in left, Robert in right. The DH is Jordan. Altuve at second. The lineup becomes something like this. That's fine. Pitching staff, it's Valdez, Javier, Brown, Blanco, Arrighetti. And then the bullpen, it's all these fellas. And staff, wait, who is this Jackson Wolf? How did we get him? Oh, they must have Rule 5 drafted him on auto. Alright. Sim to arbitration hearings. We're going to sim 23 days. Nope. I'm going to keep simulating. Nope. I'm going to keep simulating. We're going to offer Dennis Santana a contract worth $4.76 million. And he is going to sign. Welcome to the team, Dennis Santana. That's going to be our free agent group. Hunter Brown's going to be paid Blanco's getting paid a lot. Brown is not. Arrighetti, the panel sided with him. Murphy, they went with us. Paredes, the panel sided with us. And Jake Myers is making way too much money. $11 million. Oh, God. Yiner, Victor, it's fine. The main story here is Jake Myers making too much money. What can I get for him? That'll be the last thing we do this episode is what can I get for Mr. Jake Myers? Get Jake Bloss back. Wouldn't mind another pitcher. Bring back Corey Julks. Nick Lofton and Carlos Hernandez isn't a bad deal. Ben Joyce and Mike Trout. Huh. I'm going to head out. Should be here next stream. Yeah, bro, this one's almost over. We're just going to make a deal here, and then it'll be done. Thanks for staying for so long, dude. You are a legend. Haven Smith. Yeah, they're all making too much money. John Gray, Pedro Pages, Nolan Jones, Bobby Miller, and Brant Herter. Hold up. Dodgers, maybe? Question mark? Hold up. Dodgers, Bobby Miller. Give me Bobby Miller. And then will you give me James Outman? Esteri Ruiz? They have Esteri Ruiz? They play for the Athletics. I mean, he cannot hit righties to save his life. They got Tyrone Taylor. They have Andy Pages. Never mind. They have infielders. Santiago Espinal. I'll take a Santiago Espinal. You're interested in making that deal. Well, consider this deal done, good sir. Jake Myers just gone. We just got Santiago Espinal for our lineup. Probably need to sign a... Where are the free agents? Free agents just gone. Simulating contracts. Yeah, I would like to stop simulating because we do need an outfielder now. Just a backup one. Just a backup one. Eli White. Hunter Renfroe. Omar De Los Santos. Jorge Soler. Ben Gamble is up to his safety. No, we're not going to run. Okay, we'll be fine. Lock-in changes. Sim renewable contracts. Sim spring. Nope. Yep. Renew contracts. I'm not going to renew Jackson Moore. I want that guy. Off-season has come to an end. Spring training will now begin. So, we do now have Mr. Santiago Espinal, who becomes a good bench bat for us. Melvin Suter could crack the opening day roster as a backup outfielder. That's very possible. Against lefties, we put Zach Cole, Will Benson, Pedro, or no, Espinal, obviously. Espinal, Altuve to left, Walker to right. This looks good. Very good. Espinal bats 9th. Against lefties, Walker hits 8th. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine enough. We did also get Bobby Miller as a possible starting option for us. We will do the pitching rotation. Liberatore, I don't feel like putting in. I want Bobby Miller over Liberatore. Not Glenn Otto. I want Dennis. And instead of Tamarez, I want Puck. Puck and Diaz are now the setup. Is Puck a closer? Is Puck really... I think Puck might be our closer, guys. Never mind. Hader's our closer. Sticking with him. Nardi is probably a middle guy. Nardi over Victor, right? Nardi over Victor. Yeah. And all these guys. Okay. Sim to the regular, no, sim to this day right here. So we're going to simulate through all these games. All right, so that's going to be it for that. We're going to make the roster how it's going to be. So Fromber, Javier, Brown, Arrighetti was awful, Blanco, Bobby Miller wasn't bad. So Mares is going down to AAA. That's obvious. Whitley's going down to AAA. Relievers, Puck was good. Nardi was good. Santana was good. King going back to AAA. Victor, Taylor was good. Castillo. Kopech will go down to AAA. Liberatore to AAA. Otto to AAA. And then we have these three who were all bad, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Need to send down 2 more pitchers. Bobby Miller is going to be one of them. See you later, Bobby. Then Victor. Victor's going to be another one. He will also try and pass through waivers. Catching-wise, Joe. I forgot Joe's our backup. Do we want that? Do we like Joe as our backup catcher, or do we go... Oh, Trevino. Bring him back. Bring back Trevino. Or Kyle. We could bring in Kyle Higashioka, who hit 26 home runs 2 years ago. It's for power. Give me Trevino back. 1 year, 3.9 mil. 2 years, 6.8 mil. Fine. Welcome to the team, Jose Trevino. Didn't even see how Hudson did. He was really good. Probably could have rocked with him. Same done for Valeno. Trevino's our guy. Yainer's the starter. Walker's our guy. Altuve, Espinal, Matthews was good, but I think we've got to go down. Paredes, Cam Smith was not good. Cancel. AAA. Go to AAA. Arcia was not particularly good. Suter could stay up. Cole's going to go down. And then Walker, Benson, Pedro went crazy. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One's got to go, and I think it's Pedro. Or is it Suter? I think it's Suter, actually. Put Suter down in AAA. Pedro starts the year in the bigs. I don't particularly like it, but whatever. Against righties, what happened? Will Benson should play. I want Alvarez like that. I want it like this. And I want it like that. Alright, Alvarez moves up now. Boom. Bang, 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 bang. Diaz hits ahead. Do something like that. And then against lefties, we run Altuve in there. Pedro Trevino can hit lefties. We'll do this against lefties. Walker in right, Espinal at second. I mean, Alvarez is better defended out there than Altuve is, actually. Walker is the worst of them all. Yeah, Altuve's the DH. Alvarez is going to have to play a little left field. That's fine. Paredes, and then Walker and Espinal. Pitching staff, it's Valdez, Javier, Brown, Blanco, Arrighetti. And then Murphy is our long reliever. Hader, the closer. Boom. Who went down? Who'd they play someone outright? Send down Bobby Miller. Who else did they send down? Who'd they send down? Ken? Castillo. Castillo went down. We'll call him back up. Place. Oh, God. Kopech's got to stay up then. At least 5 years of service. Alright, Castillo. Castillo has 5 years of service. We gotta let this guy go. We gotta get rid of him. We gotta get rid of Michael Kopech. But I guess Diego Castillo is going down to AAA. Nope, Taylor Scott. Taylor Scott's going. Nope. Fine. Taylor Scott's going down to AAA. We're going to throw Castillo in the middle of our bullpen. Here's the team for now. And that's where we'll pick up. Thank you guys so much for watching.